So, good morning, students. Today we shall revise first chapter of the geography, that is resource. Yes, resource. I hope that you all are well aware of this resource. What is resource? Anything available in nature and can be utilized by humans, that is termed as the resource. Here we will see in our surrounding a plenty of resources are available. Some of them are the living one, like the plants, animals, etc. Besides that, some are the non-living, like the soil, sunlight, air, etc. So, these all resources are of the great importance for the human beings. As we are knowing, the life of the human beings on the earth would not be so much comfortable and possible beside the resources. It is the resources only which are making our life so much comfortable and give us a plenty of things which fulfill our desires. Now we shall discuss the classification of the resources. But before going to the classification of the resource, one most important one, that is the human resource. Yes, my dear student, human resource. If we can say humans are regarded as the most important resource. Why human is regarded as the most important resource? Because it is the human only who use their skill, who use their knowledge, as well as the technology to convert other things into the resources. Just think, the origin of the human beings was on the earth before millions of years. Is it? A lot of civilizations came, a lot of civilizations destroyed, but think, all the materials to whom we are giving this name resource, they were present on the earth from the ages only. But it is who? It is these humans and their skill, their knowledge. One more thing I am writing, their technology by which they all converted that things into the resources. So, if we will see that humans are the most important resource which are available in the nature, it will not be wrong. Now, we are going to discuss the classification of the resources. Resources are classified on the different basis that are, see here first, classification of resources. There are four main categories on the behalf of which resources are classified. First one is on the basis of their origin. Yes, how resources are originated. So on the basis of the origin, resources are of two types. One is the biotic and another is the abiotic. So what are the biotic resources? That resources which consist of the living things, that are the example of the biotic resources, and this abiotic are the example of the non-living things. If we will discuss the example of the living things, that we can say animals, plants, etc. And if we talk about the non-living things, that is the soil, air, water, minerals, etc. So, as we are knowing, either that is the biotic one or that is the abiotic one, both are of the great importance for the human beings. Now, what is the classification of the resources? On the second one, that is on the basis of their development. Yes, on the basis of development. On the basis of the development also, resources are classified into the two main categories. First one is the actual one, and second one is the potential resources. Now, what is the actual resources? Actual resources are that resources which are being used by us. Means we have the appropriate technology, and with the help of that technology we are using that resources. In the actual, example can be the petroleum products, natural gas, as well as the variety of the minerals. Now, if we will talk about the potential resources are that resources which have a great potential to satisfy our needs, but we have the lack of the technology, we have not the proper technique how to use that. In this potential one, we can give the example of the water, we can give the example of the sunlight. So if we will not write down water, if we can write down this hydel power, that will be the most appropriate one. Sunlight. Besides that, we can also say tidal energy. Besides that, we can also say nuclear energy. These are some examples of the potential resources. And why these are the example of the potential resources? Because among these there is the plenty of the sources which can be used by us, which can give a lot of benefit to us, but in spite of it, we have not the appropriate knowledge or the skill or the technology that we can convert these into the useful one. But we can say either today or tomorrow, after 50 years, after 10 years, or after 20 years, maybe that existing technology can be developed and we can utilize that for our need. So this was the classification of the resources on the basis of their development as well as on the basis of their origin. Now we shall discuss the classification of the resources on the basis of their presence, or we can say on the basis of their distribution. Yes, that is the third one. This is on the basis of on the basis of distribution. On the basis of their distribution, resources are classified into the two categories. One is the localized resource and other is the ubiquitous. So what is the localized resource? Resources which are present in any local area. That is the example of the localized resource. We can say Deccan Plateau of India, beside that Ruhr region of Germany, etc. These are some examples of the localized resources. Why? Because in the Deccan Plateau region, plenty of resources are found. In the same way, this Ruhr region in the Germany, this Ruhr is very much important for its coal reserves. Yes, in the Ruhr region, deposits of the coal are found, and that is located in the Germany. So these are the localized resources. Now, here we will talk about the ubiquitous resources. That resources which are present everywhere. Yes, my dear students, the resources which are present everywhere, that can be regarded as the ubiquitous. In the ubiquitous, we can say soil is there, water is there, as well as air is there, because all these three are present everywhere. Is it? Now we shall discuss the fourth one, that is on the basis of their renewability. Yes, on the basis of their renewability, resources are classified into the two categories. So fourth one, that is on the basis of renewability. So on the basis of their renewability, resources are two types. One is the renewable and another is the non-renewable. So renewable resources are that resources which can be used again and again. In this renewable, we can say hydro power, tidal energy, solar energy, etc. Now, if we will talk about the non-renewable resources, are that resources which can be used once. Yes, to whom we can use only one time, because after using it once, it will be exhausted, means it will come to an end. The example of the non-renewable resources are the petroleum products. Besides that, natural gas, etc. So, my dear students, we have discussed what is a resource, what is the classification of the resource. Now, we shall discuss importance of the resource. Yes, resources are of the great importance for us. Why resources are of great importance for us? Because it is the resources only by which we made our life so much comfortable. Yes, you can say, don't say, you can see a variety of things which are present surrounding to you, that all things give us a lot of use, and that is, it is of great importance, or we can say resource of the great importance. Now one more which we didn't discuss, that is the human made resource. Yes, what is human made resource? That resources which are made by the humans, that are the human-made resource. Now we can say in this category, examples can be plenty. We can say buildings, we can say road, bridge, school, etc. So these all are the human-made resources. So bye bye my dear students. In the next video we shall discuss more.